Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is me, Jason Bitbender Brink, and I am back from the dead. Sorry, I was not around for a few days. I was in Vietnam working on some stuff with the rest of the team, and came back, and it's like my body decided, after having been, trying to hold itself together for a while, decided it was done with all of that business, and I basically landed and went straight to the hospital. I was an absolute wreck. It was so bad that when they were still waiting for tests, to come back to see what flu I had, that they're like, you know what, we think you need to be in a bed. We're going to put you in a bed. You're just sitting in the lobby thing isn't going to work because you look like you're dying. So, all good. Family is back and better as well, which is super important. I had a few days of touch and go with the kids, which, God, man, there is very few things in life that is scarier than having sick kids. It's terrifying. But yeah, doing all better now. So we are good, and I'm here to answer some questions, and I figured we'd do a little bit of an AMA. I don't think I'm going to do any games today because, I was working with Chris, and we're in the process of kind of redefining how that's going to work. There's a bunch of stuff that's actually going to get redefined here pretty soon that I think people are going to be very, very happy about. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How are you guys doing? Everyone doing well? Let me get into the AMA questions here and see what sort of shenanigans people have gotten up to. Glad you're doing well, Bobcat. Nice to see you, Divine. Shifty Terror. Yep, I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I'm glad you are doing well as well. Got my my hat on from some of my buddies. Can we do marbles? Can we do marbles just for the fun of it while I answer some questions? Sure. Hell, why not? Let me start it up. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, no, dude, it was pretty scary. And then I actually somehow managed to scratch under my eye, and I ended up like, I don't know what, but I ended up with some infection that it was like completely surrounding my entire eye, and it had swollen shut. So I am on like shit tons of antibiotics and stuff. It was really, that was really, really sketchy. What? No. No, I don't want that. I don't want the marble creator. There we go. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, it was really sketchy though. My daughter said that I had bacon eyes because this eye was so swollen shut and so crusty. It looked like streaky bacon. It was really, really disgusting. And obviously that's not good for being on stream. I mean, you gotta, like, right? You can't look like shit. So, no, we played that one already. That one looks boring. Well, that looks terrifying. Terrible. Let's do that. Yeah, no, the bacon eye thing, that was no good. That was absolutely no good. Let me see here. Drink your OJ. Nice with the bacon. On point, sir. On point as always. Let me see. What is this? Okay, AMA questions. Okay. Win airdrop checker. I believe something like that is going to be coming out within the next week or so. After TGE, node operators will have 12-month vesting lock on their rewards. Not normal node operators. Like if you're running a alpha testnet node, then you will have the capsule, which has its mechanism attached to it. If you're not, then and you're running a full core node, then you have the normal system, which is being tweaked a little bit, but I think in a way that will make, generally speaking, people happy. We also have a bunch of other stuff that's coming that you've never even heard about, and I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. Let me actually send. Chris may be hopping on here. Let's see here. Bobcat wants leaks. Bobcat wants leaks. Okay, Keshmi Hashani, you have to be in Twitch for that to work. But guys, this is just for fun this time, okay? If I do something, it's going to be merch. It's not going to be like I'm not doing a node or anything like that. Because we were giving away too many of those, and we found that it was being ridiculously botted, like ridiculously botted. We had one constellation of users that were all submitting the same address. Dude, stop putting your email address in here. That's like, why are you doing that? That's not helpful. Yeah, but there's a bunch of people that were botting it, and if you do that, you ruin it for everybody, and you will get no respect from me for that. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, and you could see that even from the fact that we would have dozens and dozens of players, but only a very few number of actual viewers, because people would come in and swap accounts a bunch of times, and nobody wants that. It's just shenanigans. Subspace, I'm seriously furry. Yeah, man, it's the sickness like furred me out. I need to go get this. That's why I'm actually wearing a hat right now, because like that shit, that just doesn't work. It's too much hair. Yeah, I need to go get this in control. But that's actually one of the things is my daughter's like, "Daddy, grow your hair. It should be long and pretty like mine." So if you guys see me with like long, beautiful blonde hair, you'll know what happened. I listened to my daughter. I look like a pilot. I do. This is a very piloty hat. It's one of those ones that kind of fits on the top of my fat head with my headset on here. The nice cans. What the hell was that? What do I have on my? Oh, it's just red. I miss flying, man. I love flying so much. Okay. I'm only playing right now because people like marbles as well. And with that, actually, I'll go ahead and join, and I'll kick it off too, because why the hell not? Oh shit! Wait, it's supposed to be a 90 set. Oh, whatever. The Oasis. There you go, Bobcat. Look at you, Bobcat. Following Abskila. Let's follow Bobcat. Let's see what Bobcat's up to here. Whoa, that was... Wait, did you make it through or not? I'm confused here. I think you did. Did someone just get yeeted? Oh man, this is crazy. Oh, the Oasis and Bobcat. Oh! 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 Oh, man. That was too much. Sorry, Bobcat. That would have been sick if you made it. I think that would have been like one of those things that would have set a record. That would have just been crazy. Oh man, not many people are gonna make it here. Oh, oh, oh! Drink that, OJ. There you go. There you go. Drink that, OJ. Look at that. Very, very well done. That was good. We're just gonna run through this. We're gonna go to the raise menu. We're gonna pick something else. I wanna find one that kills every marble. Let's start that. Thank you for the raid, Sarum. I appreciate it. Exclamation play for you guys that are watching on Twitch. Any alpha to share? Yes, Subspace. I do. In fact, have some alpha to share. I do. I do indeed. Today we are going into testing of a VPN service. This VPN service will be something that is, you can actually purchase a subscription to like any other VPN, and it runs through the entire node network. And we're nailing down all of the details for how to incentivize nodes for the traffic that they're handling for that. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It's a portion of all of the proceeds that come through it is a burn. Some of it will go to the specific node that is, assisting with that, and it's going to be one of the most, probably one of the most powerful VPN networks. That is out there. Little Naju says, "Hey sir, how you doing? I have a question. When will be TGE? TGE should be the first half of next month." So, but I'm very excited about the VPN service. Never heard of a DPIN VPN. Any competitors? Nope, not really. Not really. Because again, most DPIN projects are bullshit. Okay. Oh, hold on. We have greetings and salutations, sir. You are live on with the community as we play marble thing. How are you doing?
How am I doing? Well, I'm still suffering due to playing golf at max torque settings.
That's what you get for playing golf. See, you play golf at max torque. You get max pain.
Yeah, so I would say that it was a lot of fun, right? That was my first time going to Top Golf, and it was a lot more fun than I expected. I went there with the idea that this is not going to be any fun at all, but actually, who would have guessed hitting an item with a bat in whichever form and checking who hits it the furthest or the farthest is fun in a setting of a lot of people.
You know what?
Can still enjoy simple
I've
people.
never done it before. I'll go with you if you want to go.
It's absolutely fun. We definitely have to do that. Our whole task is basically take this golf club, I would say is the
Okay,
right
okay. Yeah, yeah,
thing,
that's the
and
term.
beat this ball to the other end of the arena.
Hmm.
Well, preferably to the other end of the arena. You can also hit bystander. Well, hitting bystanders is actually hard, but you can also hit the lamps by accident. I wouldn't know who did that. Um, but yeah,
Some
it's
random terrible person probably.
yeah, absolutely a horrible person. But it's a lot of fun, and then you have like 2 or 3 screens. Like you have some sort of booth with like a couch, and the screens basically track the balls, and then you can turn on games where you have like one was Sonic, for example. For every ball you shoot, basically a Sonic character moves to the field, and then there's like things they can interact with and whatnot. It was actually very fun. I didn't expect it to be so much fun.
That
As I
sounds fantastic. I'm
as
here for it. I've
Yeah, I
tried
mean,
golfing one time. One time
real
in my
golfing?
Yeah, I went real golfing one time in my life. It was here in Thailand. The humidity setting was set on death.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like you walk around in like the brightest sun in the history of the planet, on a soaking wet grass field that is just radiating steam, and so you end up like a frickin' steamed clam. Um, and I, this was fucked up. One of my buddies said something, and I laughed. And as I did this big inhalation of breath, I inhaled a fucking horsefly. Like
Oh man, what?
an actual, like, big ass giant black fly. I inhaled it and then I coughed and I thought it had come out of my lungs. Turns out it actually got lodged inside. And I got really sick for like 2 weeks until one day I was coughing and the fucking horsefly came out of my lungs and then I healed. It was not pleasant.
That is quite fucked up, honestly. I mean, you can be happy that it didn't lay fucking larva inside of your lungs.
Exactly. Subspace
Holy word.
asks, do I have people to talk to in Thailand who speak English, or am I kind of isolated? Well, I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and my wife. They all speak English fairly well. My wife, obviously, is the best speaker of the three. Although I do have to say that her stories are not as entertaining as the other ones usually. But you know, I'm pretty isolated, but I also really like being isolated. Chris knows this. I'm not, like, by nature actually a very social person.
Well, it depends, right? It depends, but I wouldn't even say you're anywhere near isolated. Yes, you live in a calm place, I would say that, but I wouldn't count having a lot of people around you, not by choice, but because you're living in a giant town,
Yeah,
being not isolated. I think isolation stops where you have people that you can converse with and
yeah.
have meaningful conversations rather than just getting your coffee somewhere where other people actually are.
That is a very fair point. No, I do have people that I hang out with. I hang out with. In fact, there's quite a few blockchain teams that are based in Thailand, and so I hang out. I hang out with a lot of them. My orange glasses. They're asking about my orange glasses. Where the hell are they? I think they're in my backpack. This is like the Clark Kent incognito version. I don't want to go find my backpack right now.
What kind of hat is that, by the way?
This is a DWF hat.
Oh,
It's got the DWF duck on it.
cute. Can I have one too?
I can ask Alessia. Maybe she'll give us one. My daughters collect toy ducks, and so at every event they always have toy ducks there. So I always bring.
Fun
some
fact:
back.
if you go to the Four Seasons in Munich, you will actually get 2 Bavarian toy dogs that are dressed like classic Oktoberfest clothing. That's very fucking funny.
That I like that. That sounds fantastic. Okay, what's going on here? Say
So
daddy, Iman. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
orange glasses or we riot. Oh, she has a Silk Song emblem in Twitch. That was actually, or she it, whatever it may be. Um,
Whoa, oh, oh,
Silk
there's
Song, great
tires.
game by the way.
Is that the one that you were playing?
That I was playing. It was one of the best goddamn games I ever touched, and it was $20.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, the team. It's just so unheard of that nowadays. I was a vivid fan of Call of Duty, right? I loved World at War. I loved Black Ops 1 and 2. I loved fucking Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
Go
All those
Shifty.
were great games. Up until the point where EA decided that they're trying to suck out everything that they can in a span of a year out of their customer base.
Yeah, they do that. I'm not a fan of that sort of
And then that franchise died,
extractive.
right? And I'm just used to, buying a game, then a year later it's completely useless, and I have Peter Griffin skins in the game that I can pay $30 for. And eventually, I stumbled upon the sale of Hollow Knight, which was the game of the year 2016 or 17 or something like that, which is the prelude to Silksong, basically, and finished that. And then the studio was just like, "Hey guys, didn't talk to you in 7 years. By the way, game is coming out in a week. Enjoy." We took so long because it was fun to make it, and they're like 3 developers, and they dropped
Nice.
an absolute hell of a game. It's such a banger. You need to imagine it like the Dark Souls of platformers. It's intentionally hard.
That's Mario hard. I love that. And this marble map is
Looks like the average traffic jam in Bangkok.
it really does. Is Bobcat getting ready to win here?
Did you see the sinkhole?
I saw the sinkhole.
Can
I
someone
saw the sinkhole. Oh my god.
Can someone explain to me how it's a good idea to be drilling tunnels inside of its slump? What's swamp? It's
No,
a
no,
swamp.
that part doesn't. I mean, people do that all the time. Everywhere there's a city, most cities are built by rivers. Okay, therefore, most cities are built on what are de facto floodplains and silt layers. This is not a problem. The problem is the way that they're doing it is like when they dig a tunnel, they're supposed to dig a tunnel, add a casement, dig a tunnel segment, add a casement, dig a tunnel segment, add a casement, and keep that shit from leaking. So what happened, guys? If you haven't seen this, like I'm really tempted to bring it up on my screen. It's freaking nuts. It is absolutely nuts. But what happened is, they had a significant leak inside the tunnel, okay, and then a water main broke, and so just eroded, and it's this massive major intersection in Bangkok right now, it fell into the frickin' earth. It's 50 meters deep.
Yeah, but I looked at this and I just started making a funny voice about, oh, let me dig a tunnel, and not do it properly because I have no idea what I'm doing. And then
Well,
hours later, I see the supposed engineer who is the chief drilling officer. What do I know what he's doing there?
let's not talk
And
about
he's
him.
just explaining that, oh yeah, so we drilled the tunnel and it collapsed, so there's a sinkhole now, which is
No, it's bad, man. It's bad.
yeah, you can actually. It sounds like some voodoo magic, but you can actually hire companies, not that I'm related to one, that know how to drill giant holes.
Yeah. No,
That
they
do
they
that,
they
for
did that.
example,
It's
by
just
drilling through mountains in Europe for a living, for governments, and then you can also just buy the drills and do it yourself with questionable engineers around. And then
Yeah.
you have a sinkhole. But the great thing is, I understood that no one got
How nobody
severely.
got injured there is
I think
yeah.
the sinking was a process. I think this whole thing just started, descending into Earth slowly, and people were like, "Ayo, so the ground shouldn't be kind of, falling down. I should that shouldn't happen, I might as well just, leave the premises.
Right. Yeah. No. I saw a video this morning of two guys climbing out of the sinkhole. They were workers, and as they were climbing out, the area that they were on started to slip, and
Oh yeah.
They went a lot faster. A lot faster.
Yeah, I mean,
What questions do you guys have? Drop some questions in the chat. I would love to answer some questions. Thank you for the follow, 13 Jack Jones 13. Appreciate it.
well, what am I supposed to say? How about we actually rescue the people with, like, an airlift or something? Just grab yourself onto the
Dude,
helicopter.
they've been trying to do the weirdest stuff. Like, they spent a bunch of time yesterday trying to get the 2 cars out that fell in.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, it's a 50-meter deep hole.
Just,
Leave them there. What are they going to do?
We are still well. Car batteries in the ground are not a good thing for the environment.
No, I mean,
Anyway,
they're not a good thing for the environment. But 2 car batteries, at the bottom of a 50-meter deep freaking hole filled with every other piece of garbage that's gotten sucked into it. It's not that big of a deal. It's
true,
lead.
but at the same time, we're in Thailand, so people love to put maximum torque on their diesel engine. So why don't you get one of those funny pickups that blast out black smoke and just let that shit with 1,500 Newton meter pull the stuff out of there?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's what they ended up doing, I think. Subspace asks, will nodes act as the gateways? Yes, that's how that's going to work. Colreno asks, will the VPN service be available to everyone? Yes, it will be available as a Web 2 service for normal people. You will be able to make a purchase with your credit card, and then poof, ta-da, you will have VPN services. That you will be able to connect to just like you would with any other normal other type of VPN. And of that transaction that goes through, a portion will go to purchasing tokens and burning them. A portion will go to the nodes, and a portion will go to us as just general revenue. But it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm pretty
just tell the people that I promise that we will not sponsor their favorite YouTube creator to talk 2 minutes about us in the middle of their videos, so they can actually enjoy their YouTube videos without being interrupted by datagram.
It's a good.
For today's sponsor, we have Datagram VPN.
That's true. Those are super irritating. No, one of my favorite podcasts. So the 2 podcasts that I've really enjoyed in my life have been the Hardcore History podcast with Dan Carlin, and if you've never listened to that, you must listen to the Dan Carlin podcast. It's just incredible if you like history, and Timothy Ferris. And Timothy Ferris always gets sponsored by VPNs and shit like that. And it's like, here, I've got this interesting information, but first I'm going to spend 30 seconds telling you about this thing that you already know how to use.
Well, so I remember I was using a VPN long. Well, the Datagram VPN has a few very, very interesting upsides that I'm not going to talk about now because I don't know if they actually work the way I think they work, but... you know how VPNs happen to be blacklisted everywhere?
Yes.
Because they use, classic IPs that are just blacklisted, so they know, you're using CyberGhost, you're using Nord, you're using Mulvard, whatever you're using.
Yep.
But I don't think that's going to be the case with Datagram, actually.
It is not.
Oh, okay, so I'm right. That's great.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
You know what's great about VPNs? That VPNs on the surface level are a great thing. If VPNs wouldn't actually just be tracking what you're doing and then just bundling that information and sending them to the exact same people you don't want to have the information at. That is the
Correct.
problem with VPNs nowadays. Most of the VPNs are just massive data collection companies instead of VPNs nowadays.
Yep. Nazmul asks how my family is. They are doing much better now. Both of my kids were really sick. And sick kids are just so difficult to deal with sometimes. I mean, it's difficult as like a father to watch your kids be sick. And you know, my poor wife was just like at wit's end dealing with them. Whoa! Look at that, Apinav. Just way out ahead of everybody here. Oh man, just races through. Whoa! Cheddar takes the lead. Whoa, did somebody just go straight through? Abskila. Oh man, taking too much time. Manko Zenpai. Oh, Subspace died. How did Subspace die? What do we got here? This is a pretty commanding lead you've got here, Manko. I hope this works out well for you. Taking the right fork down the Devil's Trident. Let's see how this works out for you. Oh, you landed it, stuck it.
The Devil's Trident?
Yeah, that's what.
Some sort of biblical.
No.
The devil
This
having a trident is-
this marble map is called Devil's Chaos.
Oh, okay.
And it's got this. Are you watching this? I don't know if you can see it, but it's got
Yeah,
like this.
well, I'm watching the 2 minutes ago version, I think.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Or depending on how long your delay was, right?
Oh wait, what's going on here? Who's this? Oh, that's the last one. Well, that's Dan Platten. Nobody's gotten anywhere close to that. Drink your OJ. It just fell off the map. Shifty is picking up speed though. Oh, makes it through. Looks like Shifty's gonna take it today.
So remind me if I'm wrong, but if we're in a capitalist open society, right?
Yes.
Price floors for items dictated by the government are not a thing, correct?
It depends on what country you're in,
Well,
and
consider it to be the European Union.
do they subsidize agricultural production there in any regard?
They do that, but usually it ends up in the hands of Greek politicians that tell the European Union that they're growing banana trees on the Mount Olympus, which is very hard given that it's just a piece of rock.
Right. I mean, they probably set price floors at the farmer level for things like you'll be paid at least this much, but I don't think they set price floors like at the commercial retail level.
Well, because they're currently considering to set price floors for rare earth minerals to boost production, and that somehow sounds like a different form of government that I know of that usually doesn't work well.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. You're right.
Hey, even Wave is even playing with us. That's cool.
Even Wave is awesome. I want to see the one where everyone gets exploded again. What was the nastiest map that we had?
Is there a one sinkhole map, something like that? Did they do that already?
No, not yet. There was there was one that just kept destroying everybody. Like, I really want to have one that that just destroys everybody.
Hmm.
We'll try procedural raceway. There was one that a new version kept getting made every time. Yeah, the one with the exploding barrels is gnarly too. Is this one of the ones? No, the procedural one did have exploding barrels. I don't see them here. I could be wrong though. Although this does look like it's gonna be nasty. Oh man, I love when I have a thought that I just totally can't say. This map is gonna be nasty. It's the Cardi B of marble maps.
Cardi B of marble maps.
'Cause she's nasty. Get it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
See, it's not funny if you have to explain it. Maybe it just wasn't funny at all. It's very possible it just wasn't funny. Actually, I irritatingly like her music. It bothers me that I like it a lot.
You like Cardi B's music?
Occasionally.
Oh, so does that also include you starting to viciously twerk when it plays?
Wait, viciously what now?
Viciously twerking when Cardi
That's
B
how.
plays?
That's just how I am. I mean, you've seen me in person. I can't stop myself.
Right. Yeah, God forbid a white man twerking whenever he wants.
Yeah, no, it's just, you know, like, I can't, man. I'm sorry. I can't.
You can't hold it in. There's no point. You have to express yourself instantly.
No, I've no. It's not even an option. Any other questions that you guys have while we talk about wildly goofy things here? Very happy to be back hanging out with you guys. I kept wanting to get on here and do a stream, but like I literally couldn't sit up. You know, right now, even now, my frickin' abs are killing me from all the coughing. It was really not pleasant. Master VJ, thanks for joining, and I just Maddie, yeah, you're right here, dude. You're right there. See? Am I wearing glasses with a blue light filter? Yes, actually I am. If I won, what kind of reward would I give myself? I don't know, maybe take myself out to lunch. I've kind of just been at home eating soup.
You can take me to lunch.
I could take you to lunch. I could do that. I mean,
right?
but would that be a reward for me, or would you have to be playing as well?
Wait,
the question was
marbles?
Yeah, the question was, what if I won, what reward would I give myself? I mean, and I like you and all, but like I don't know if it's like, I won. I'm gonna give myself a treat and take Chris to lunch. I mean, that's a little, you know, I'm not gonna say it, but that'd be a little, you know, I don't know. I like hanging out with you and all, but like, what's going on here?
Okay.
Oh, someone got yeeted. Rafi got yeeted. Whoa, other people getting yeeted here. Oh man, Jack Jones. Hussein. Shifty. Wait, what happened? How did you die, Shifty? Oh, you must have just gotten... You must have been overlaid here.
Well, I am under the impression that actually getting lunch with me is a reward for you.
That is true. It actually would be.
I am under the impression that I add some sort of what would I call it? Entertainment value to
You
to
do. You actually do. You're one of the people that I actually do enjoy hanging out with a great deal.
If you wonder
So-
what kind of rewards you give yourself. Well,
Let's see
do you
here.
wear glasses with a blue light filter, by the way?
I do
ask.
actually.
You know what's interesting? So my fiance had her glasses made here, and she has she's forced to wear the Hubble telescope if she doesn't wear lenses.
Yes.
So given that we had size lenses made, the German company that makes lenses,
Uh-huh.
and they were so wildly more expensive than they would be in the European Union that I'm left wondering how that happens. I understand that there's going to be shipping. If I don't know if they actually do it in Germany, where
I
it's
doubt
size is
they do.
from. But even if they don't, they'll probably ship from somewhere because it took like a whole week, while in the European Union it takes like a day to get size glasses.
Well, what I would guess is that it would be considered because it's a brand. Okay. I would say that it is probably considered luxury, and if it's luxury, then it has a tax on it.
So is that tax actually found on the bill of the thing, or is that tax included in the MSRP and then I pay VAT, which is then
Yes.
included in the bill?
Yes.
So the
you,
tax
you
is
wouldn't
already
see it. You wouldn't
calculated
see it.
into
Well, it's,
price.
okay. So it's like if you go to the store and you buy an imported beer, right? An imported beer is going to be like 400 baht. Now it's
Okay.
not going to be 150 baht and then 300 baht tax. It's going to be 450 baht is what you pay, and that's because it has a 250 or 200%. Well, in the case of alcohol, a sin tax on it.
That is so crazy, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Like, that is just so crazy. People cry about Trump's tariffs, while Thailand just casually charges you 200% for importing alcohol.
Well, that's because it's seen as being a negative thing on the. It has a negative impact on the.
And then you're, as government, out here subsidizing local alcohol production? Is that what I'm
Of
understanding?
course, that's what's happening. Don't be
Okay.
silly. We've had this.
I actually heard that
conversation
the alcohol drinking hours have been changed and you're not allowed to drink alcohol after midnight anymore.
before. What?
Yeah.
No, you've never been allowed to drink alcohol after midnight.
How have I been doing that so far?
Well, I mean, just because you do it doesn't mean that it's legal.
No, it was allowed up until like 4 a.m. I think, for most of the time.
Nope. Nope.
Sure?
Positive.
Okay. Good to know
But there is an exemption for tourist areas, which are rather broadly defined.
So that might make sense. Because I just seen that some random British tourist in Bangkok got fined for drinking a beer at like 1 a.m. He was like, what?
If he got fined for drinking a beer at 1 a.m., it's because he was being an asshole to someone, and they needed to fine him for something.
That could also be the case.
Like, that's 90% of the time when I see a dumb tourist getting fined for something, it's because, not because of the thing they were doing, but because of the dumb tourist part. Like picking a fight with a one of the officers on the MRT or something stupid like that.
You know what's crazy to me still to this day? I go to the MRT and there's no homeless people in there. It's clean, it's secure.
Of course. It's beautiful. Like, honestly, guys, if you've never been to Thailand, you got to come hang out because it is like one of the cleanest, nicest transportation systems when it's not being part of a sinkhole that you could ever imagine.
But for me as European, that's unheard of. Clean?
Have I ever
MR
had
like-
a long neck VB? What's a
What is
VB?
a long neck VB?
Explain what that is, Bobcat, and I will tell you.
Vertebra? Vertebrea?
I don't think so. My neck is kind of long, I guess. I always feel bad when I see people without necks.
Long neck VB. Well.
Thank you, Abhinav. I'm glad that you. I like these ones too. These are the British Racing Green. I know they look black, but they're actually there. You can see a little green on them. No prize today because I just didn't feel like keeping track of it, and I'm mostly here to answer questions and chat with people because I was sick for a while there. We need to, get the new prize rules announced and out there, Chris.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that's going to be on our to-do list. But let's see here. Hold on one second. I need to check something. Did I just miss a meeting? No, I didn't.
Just miss a meeting?
No, I didn't. We're good. We're good. Golden.
Jason. Okay.
I know.
No. You're frankly quite free.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not. I've got like 7 million things I gotta do, but
Yeah, I mean, in terms of meetings.
Yeah, I hate meetings so much. Brick, there's very few things I hate more than meetings. I hate being sick more than I hate meetings. I would have rather have had meetings instead of been sick. But I'm so glad my eye is better. I was trying to explain the bacon eye concept, but I sent you that picture. It was like a disaster.
Yeah. I don't know how you managed to get fever, coughing, and your eyes swelling at the same time.
Dude, it's like I came back from Vietnam and my body was like, no, you're done with the work now. You're done with the work, so I'm going to go ahead and pass out. Like, I was at the hospital, and you know how they like give you the like take your blood or a swab or whatever for a test, right?
Yeah.
And then you just kind of like sit around and wait.
Yep.
Well, I was doing that, and the nurse actually came and got me and said that I looked so rough that they wanted to put me in a bed. Just in case.
Well, I remember when I landed back then in Manila and I had the norovirus. Ooh, God forbid. God forbid. That was fucking rough.
Oh, Lil Naju just ate it.
So Bobcat will never elaborate on the long neck VB?
I would...
I'm gonna Google it, even though it might show me things I don't want to see. Long neck VB.
What's going on here? I'm so confused with this.
Victoria Bitter, full flavored and full strength lager.
Where's it from?
It's a beer from America. Origin Victoria.
Oh.
Carlton and United Breweries, a subsidiary of Asahi in Melbourne, Victoria. Oh, it's Melbourne actually. Sorry.
VB. I've seen that before.
Actually, it's a
I've
subsidiary from
seen
Asahi Breweries, so it should be okay. It's Japanese run.
I'm sure it's fantastic. I don't think I've ever had it, but I'm down to try. Oh man, this is oh, everyone's just trying to... Oh, Jen snuck through. Is this the one that just like bounces everybody? No, Jen made it. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today because I need to get some stuff done. Got some announcements to make, some stuff to get out, and some things to get ready for TGE. So we're going to go ahead and let you go for now. Thank you guys very much, and we will see you on the flip side. I may do a stream tomorrow or sometime over the weekend. I may also just do a like epically long stream of just playing No Man's Sky and chatting with people. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, let me know and we'll check it out. Anyway, thank you guys. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.